And in here we got a yellow herb. If you don't... Whoa! The cat! Okay. That was stupid of me, just...
Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to part 3 of Let's Play Resident Evil 4. It's been a bit over a week since the last time I played, so I hope Leon will not be too rusty. But as you saw, if you stayed to the end of the last video, this is the place that we're going to encounter. Basically, this section involves getting 2 pieces of this emblem, and you can basically just run through it and get the 2 pieces and then run to the gate, and I believe you can do that without killing any enemies, which will save you a lot. But right now I think our situation is as good in that it's kind of better to just go through it and kill everybody, because that's the most fun part and it's the most survival horror-ish, and it's a bit safer. I hear someone. Yeah, I hear somebody very close. Oh, pitchfork guy. Easy. Get down on the ground. I want to be over here so I can see. Oh. Oh. So people who are unarmed, they will grab you, and they can be a pain to do knifing like that. And because I wanted to be a cheapo, I lost health, and health is a lot more valuable than ammunition. Luckily you got explosive guys, and they usually take out friendly ganados with them, so that's good. Alright, dynamite. Throw! You see what I'm talking about? Alright, I'm just gonna headshot him. We have plenty of ammo. I need to stop being Scrooge McDuck right here. I'm just imagining myself just diving into a vault filled with handgun ammo. And I'm just gonna sit back here. You know, it's a safe spot. It's a very nice place to be because you got the overview of the town. I'm considering taking a health item. I'm gonna take an egg just to get myself back up to green. I don't like that dynamite guy. Yeah. Melee people. A lot easier than ranged people. And that attack is so annoying because it's so hard to escape. And screw you. Go to hell, literally. And he's probably gonna attempt that again, so I do not approve of you, or your mother, or anybody in your immediate family. Not even distant cousins. I know. Your Uncle Paul is kinda cool, but, you know. When he gets drinking and stuff happens. I don't like it. I think I gotta call the police about that. Okay. And this is what happens when you don't play very well. Okay. Let's eat these 2 eggs. I'm glad the chickens were giving us eggs, basically. That's my English vocabulary for ya. If you did not know, if this is the first time watching my videos, I'm Norwegian. So, Scandinavians are not exactly known for their good English. And he's taken out. Alright, good. I think I will move a bit more around now since we've been spending a lot of time here. Gotta have some more action. Oh shit! I think we are pretty good back here. You know what? I like this spot. Oh man, maybe I just should have run here. Oh well, it's cool. We got a brown chicken egg. It's a mighty good one. Alright, noobs. I'm gonna stop playing nice and just kind of kick your butt, okay? Everybody stop. Hammer time! Okay, that did not work as I wanted it to. Yeah! Alright, we're gonna move now. I've had enough. I can't just stay and kill them. My skills are not at a level where I can do it without taking any form of damage. So I just think it's safer to do it this way. There's a guy up here. I don't like you. We're gonna open this. Get the left half of the emblem. I actually have time to reload. Oh, you sneaky bugger. Get down. Damn it, he didn't get down to fuck it down. Alright, then I'm gonna get down. There's a dynamite guy nearby. Run! Alright, we escaped. Now the final piece of the emblem is in a house. I remember it now. Okay, I want you to... Okay, that's bad. That's pretty bad. Maybe I can use that to my advantage. Nope, I cannot. Oh, I just gotta get up there. I can't stay near the dynamite. I couldn't even trigger it. Get the face! There we go! And the kick! And I'm king of the hill. If you want to fight me, you must pass the test, and you both failed. Alright, there's the next emblem piece, let's go. This part was not done very well. Luckily, if somebody grabs you from behind, you will not take damage if you successfully break free, and that was pretty smooth. I want to take some items here. As you can see, the dynamite guys can actually be helpful. There's actually a yellow herb here, so I kind of want to clear this area. Kind of just for the yellow herb alone. I really love my yellow herbs. Extending your maximum health is always a good thing, you know? You try and bait him, didn't work. Run in here. Get this, climb up. Just want to kind of be fast here. Screw you. That's not gonna stop him for very long. We both know that. You and I. We're good pals, aren't we? Unless you're watching this with some... I see a golden opportunity! And I took it. That's what you gotta do in life. When you see an opportunity, don't be afraid to chase it. Just do it. Isn't that like Nike who says just do it? Which I think is a horrible expression. Nope. Not today. Not ever. Somebody made a comment in the comments saying that I am actually allowed to use more ammo, since ammo is actually not that hard to find as I may have made it seem. But health is still an issue, so I am not happy with the way I've been playing now. But I think I've gotten most of the ganados down. Whoa! Well, that voice was so close to me, I thought it was somebody in here. I'm tempted to jump down, but I think it's a bad idea. Alright, let's move around here. So now we could run to the door straight away. But I do want to clear this area. I heard a door open, so somebody's coming for me. There he is. And... kick to the face, and down he goes, which is bad, because I can't get his loot. Alright, let's break in here. Grab the ammo. Yeah. Since I've spent so much time and health and ammo in this place, I really should just finish it up to get all the goods before we go on, to not make it too much of a waste. Flash grenades. Flash grenades are actually extremely good. They're probably my favorite type of grenades. You got flash grenades, incendiary grenades, and hand grenades. So, flash is like a stun grenade, an incendiary grenade is a flame grenade, and hand grenade is a freaking hand grenade. It explodes. But the flash grenade, it's, as you can probably imagine, it stuns a lot of enemies within one area. But it also has the ability to kill the Las Plaga. So later on, the virus inside the ganados, the Las Plaga, will become more prominent. And some of them can be mighty tricky to deal with. So if you get a flash grenade and there's like a lot of tentacles going everywhere and you're not a Japanese schoolgirl, you can throw a flash grenade and you can get rid of a lot of them. And I'm seriously getting sick of your... I knew I should have killed you! I knew I should have killed you! That's okay, I don't think he can get to me here. Oh, hey buddy! I should have knifed him. I was just on a roll. There we go. This is a pretty nice spot. Just knife people in the head. And most of them die. Okay. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I don't like you either. Just gonna shoot you in the face. That's how Leon rolls. Nice. Very nice. And ladies and gentlemen, that was the valley, I guess we could call it. I'm not really sure what the term for this place is, There's the yellow herb, that's what I wanted. Okay, so as you can see, our situation is meh, I guess I would say. I mean, we're okay on health items, but we could definitely be better. Definitely be better, considering it's so early on in the game. But it's okay, we're just gonna have to get our act together and play better. That's what this game is all about. And the fun part is, I don't know if it's just a nostalgia, but I just find it to be a game I can replay and replay and replay. I remember when I had this game at my summer place, I just played it through like several times in a row. I was like, meh, I could play through it again. So it really is an amazing game. So Resident Evil 6 is out. It's been out for a very long while, but no, I'm just not digging Resident Evil 6. It has its moments sometimes, and it has some cool mechanics, but generally, no, I did not like Resident Evil 6. It was just not cool enough. Alright, combined emblems. You get the full emblem, and you open the door. So if a door is written in green, it's a loading screen door, or like a transition door. If it's not, it's a normal door. So transition doors, very, very useful, as you might imagine, because enemies cannot follow you. This is not the Elder Scrolls universe, so we do not have to worry about them fading in on the other side of the door. Which is quite terrifying when you think about it. The part coming up is kind of fun. It's a place where it's just complete silence, and I find that kind of cool. At least for a little while, but I don't know, I like it. Just silence and the humming noise from my PS3, which I've done my best to mask. It's just really cool. As you can see, we got a guy! And so, the battle begins, and turning around when somebody throws something at you, not the best idea. Ah, this is gonna be tricky. Because now they use several of their special abilities at once. Some of them are melee, some of them are ranged. And it just makes it more tricky. Ugh. I was gonna try and use the door to my advantage here, but he broke through. So we're gonna give that guy a kick, gonna give this door a kick, and we're gonna knife and kick. Sweet, that went according to plan. And he did the correct grabbing attack, and I can slice him to death, and I'm not gonna take a chance, so we're gonna play it safe. Oh, invisibility frames. What do you know about it? Now I gotta deal with this guy. Yeah. Don't think so. Head down, turn around, get the stun, get the kick, and I'm not gonna be lazy. Gotta do it the proper way. And good work. Room cleared. Agent Leon S. Kennedy has won. So as you can see, we lost our jacket. So I decided to take off my own jacket as well, to kind of feel how Leon is. There's actually several outfits in this game, but I just thought I would play through with vanilla gear. The other outfit is a cop outfit for Leon, and the second one is like a mafia outfit, which is pretty boss. It also affects our companion Ashley, because spoiler alert, we're gonna find the president's daughter. And we're gonna be able to play or have her with us, but she's absolutely useless. She has kind of become, you know, the pinnacle of damsels in distress in video games, because she's generally a character who can't do anything and you constantly need to help her so she's not abducted and stuff. You can't tell her to hide though, which is pretty useful. Alright, I'm not really sure where the enemies are at right now. You don't want to step in bear traps, by the way. Oh shit! Damn, I should have shot him. I should have shot him. Bad reflexes. I tried turning back, but I should have known that range was too big. Shit, somebody's coming. Alright, we gotta make ourselves Mega Herb! Nice. The good thing about yellow herbs is that you don't really feel like you waste them when you use them, because you know, okay, now I can take even more damage before I drop down to red. Or yellow, for that matter. I gotta go take him out now. Oh, yeah. I think it's gonna be a... Gotcha. Close quarters? Come on. I know you want me. I know you want my booty. That's the new song I just made. It's called I Want Your Booty. And I Know You Want Mine. Featuring Leon S. Kennedy. As the president, daughter, savior of awesomeness. Alright. That spinel has to be hot. How you can handle that? I have no idea, Mr. Leon. It's a Friday today, so you know, I should be like... I should be watching where I step, because it's a freaking Friday. And that kind of symbolizes my day. It's not been the best day. You know, I should usually be really happy on a Friday, but just... some things in my personal life are just bugging me, and it just leads me to kind of hating myself, because... wow, I'm complaining about that when people... you know, are in completely horrible conditions or situations around the world, and I'm like, I'm kind of sad today. It's like, I have no reason to be sad, but it just seems like we humans always find something wrong with our lives, something we want to improve. And while improving is a good thing, we can complain about the most petty, stupid things. Like, I generally complain about my mother being too much, constantly asking me about stuff, and you know, just be getting on my nerves and all my personal stuff and stuff. But then I talk to a friend, and that friend is like, yeah, my mom's an alcoholic, it's really hard to deal with her because she doesn't really care about me. I'm like, okay, maybe having a mother who cares too much is better than that. And still, we're Norwegians, we are pretty goddamn privileged. Anyways, just... you gotta focus on the positive things, and I guess another lesson is, don't feel too shitty about feeling shitty about your life because others feel more shitty. Down here, we got fish. You wanna know what's cool with this game? I'm gonna tell you. You can go fishing! Yes. You want some extra health? Here's a black base. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, just because it's a base it has to be black? That's so racist. Come on. Come on. Alright. So the base. There are 2 areas in this game where you can fish, I believe. So it's just kind of nice to have some fish in your inventory. It's free healing. It's free healing. It's great. So I'm gonna get the fish here, and if I fail with my knifing, I will just go melee. I did not start a timer for this episode. Damn. So I think the episodes so far have been about 20 to 30 minutes. Which is an okay length. Most of my videos vary from 20 minutes to 50 minutes an hour, so... I'm not really sure how long I want to do these parts. The others 2 haven't been very long, so it just kind of depends, and... feel free to leave me feedback down below, although the new comment system on YouTube as of the time of recording is pretty bad. They've implemented Google Plus in a big way, and by the time you're watching this, Google Plus might have taken over the entire YouTube. Made it impossible to do anything. And I woke up today, checking my YouTube, and I suddenly realized, wow, why am I getting Italian ads? And then, wow, they've demonetized my 656 videos. I gotta remonetize them all. And YouTube's... it marks comments automatically as spam, right? But all the comments I've seen that are spam are actually positive comments about my video. And so I say, okay, these comments are not spam, add them. Nope, that feature does not work, so... basically, the comments on YouTube are broken right now, but if you want to leave me advice and stuff, you still can. And just because I feel like a badass, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. Pow! Oh, he's up. Yeah. And we go like... how do you want to do this? I still have enough... I have enough space, we just gotta do... this is a tricky one. This, and... as you can see, you can't move 2 objects at the same time, because it would kind of break the universe. Could we do it like this? No! Okay. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. Fixed it. Okay. Should have thought about that earlier. I have so many herbs, why don't I just combine a few? And there we go. That's what I like about the bag in this game. You need to be creative to kind of collect everything. And it's cool. It's cool. So now we have a lot of health and I can feel better about it. I will actually eat one of these bases. One base, several base? I do not know. Plural words confuse me a lot. And that is an explosive trap. What do you do about them? You shoot them, because sometimes the crows got that epic loot. So we're gonna shoot this. And we're gonna shoot this. Getting ourselves a brass pocket watch. Can actually open it up again if you wanna have a little dip. I don't know. Does this signpost mean more booby traps? Maybe. It's kind of weird that you put out a freaking signpost, but I guess booby traps are to ward people and keep them away, right? And not actually murder them, just kind of be a warning. But that kind of depends. It kind of depends. I mean, if somebody steps in your booby trap, you gotta do all the work of setting it up again and maybe dealing with the body, so... Perhaps it's just easier that way. So I don't think I'm gonna booby trap my house. Here comes the easiest puzzle in the gaming world. You gotta turn this crystal ball to rotate it to make it look like the insignia. And you gotta turn it up. And either left or right. Bam! It's that magical. There are some puzzles later in the game which are kind of hard, like a sliding puzzle. I'm so bad at them. Here's Osmond Sadler, the guy you saw earlier. He's one sexy mofo. You can't really deny that. And here is the key to the church. So this means we can actually go back to the village and enter the church. Which is always what I've wanted to do. Over here we got some notes to read. Chief's note. As instructed by Lord Sadler, I have the agent in confinement, alive. Why keep him alive? I do not fully understand what the Lord's intentions are. I would, however, think he'd keep them separate, not confine them together as has been ordered. I don't expect Lewis would trust a stranger, but if by any chance they did cooperate, the situation could get a bit more complicated. If for some reason an unknown third party is involved, I don't think they'd let a chance like this slip by. But maybe it's all Lord Sadler's ploy, leaving us vulnerable so that the third party will surface, if they even exist, that is. It's an unlikely possibility, but if a prowler is already amongst us, then our plans could be ruined. I guess the Lord thinks it's worth the risk if we're able to stop whatever conspiracy is at work. At any rate, it's the Lord's call. We will trust his judgment as always. So there's actually another person involved other than Lewis and Leon, and we're about to interact with that person pretty soon. I mean, it's an optional scene, so let's show it. There's somebody down there, Leon. You gotta do something about that. Sup? You're coming with we. Actually, I'm just gonna kill you. Screw you.
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
What? Same blood.
And that was the end of chapter 1 too. It actually went surprisingly fast, man. Alright, so 84% hit ratio. Enemies killed 50, but didn't die. Alright. Actually, there's no real point in saving. There's like a save station downstairs, so we'll be fine.
Leon, I've been able to get some new info that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados. That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
I will find that church, Leon, because he didn't put a comma there, so now it sounds like it's a church, Leon. I don't know what creature that is, but I guess it lives in a church. So now you would normally go downstairs, and I don't know if I even did this the first time, but you can actually go back to the way you came from if you want to see the big cheese one more time. And he's not too happy. Dun 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 dun, boobs. Yeah. Yeah, you see them? They're quite magnificent, I know. Nope! No boobs for you. So I've just always found that very, very interesting. Woman in red. Somehow so familiar. The fact that you can go back and find an alternate cutscene, that's not really something you see in a lot of games, at least not from my experience. So I don't know if that was like a cutscene that was originally supposed to happen, that you were supposed to come through this way or what, but it's still pretty goddamn cool. So as you can see, they've set up for dinner. They eat like normal humans. So we're gonna raid this house and we're gonna make our way back to the village. And on the way to the village, we're going to meet an old friend. Oh yes, we're gonna hear the rum rum rum. And we're gonna see the potato sack head once again. The egg. I remember the first time I played Resident Evil 4 with my friend, we were like, what's in the oven? What's in the oven? We opened it, it was an egg, and we kinda just screamed because we thought it was gonna be something creepy. Yep, that's how mature we were. Or how boyish, manly, I guess is the word. But I kinda have to go to the bathroom right now, so I guess we'll just... Oh! Oh, sorry, I didn't know it was occupied. That's okay. But I don't care. Get over there and drink your own pee, mister. Cause that's kinky, and I like it. I don't actually... Kinda? Okay, anyway. We're gonna move on. I didn't have to go to the bathroom anyway, sorry dude. Alright, but we're definitely gonna want to save here, cause... When you meet Dr. Salvador, you don't really want to mess around. That's always been my opinion, and that's not something I should do. I should not overwrite my previous saves like that. Generally, not a good thing when you're doing Let's Plays. Cause what if this footage gets corrupted? What do I do? So I gotta have to start saving in new slots. I gotta remind myself about that. Sloth. And there he is. So guys and girls, it's time to face the Chainsaw Man.